In this video, we're using the laser to engrave text on a block of wood.
Alright, first thing you need to do is get yourself a ruler, get yourself a block of wood, measure your width, and your height, or length. The width is about 4 inches, and the height, or length, is about 2 inches. Alright, now we're going to open up Corel Draw, new blank document. Always give your documents a name, something that you'll remember, you'll know what it is. And the only other thing we have to worry about in this window is the object width and height. Width was 4, height was 2. Press OK. Alright, so the rectangle you're looking at here, this is 4 inches wide by 2 inches tall. Click on your text tool. Simply all we're going to do with this is just add some text and let the laser engrave the text on a block of wood. Put your name in. Remember, if you use the text tool by just clicking once, rather than clicking and dragging, it does not create a text box, which gives you a lot more options. As you saw there, I resized the text by just dragging on it. That's one thing you couldn't do with the text box. Up at the top here, if I wanted to center justify, or left justify, or right justify, I could. That's how the text is aligned, line by line, if you have multiple lines of text. And we can change the font. You want to make sure the text is selected. Once the text is selected, you will see the font box up there at the top. I'm using the P key on the keyboard to center the text on the page. So once it's selected, just tap P on the keyboard and it'll center the text up. When you're ready, go to File and Print. Choose which laser you're going to send the file to, 40 watt or 60 watt. And click on the Preferences button. Now in this window, you're going to have raster, which is etching, vector, which is cutting, or combined, which is both. We're only etching, so pick raster. Never forget, the easiest thing to forget is your piece size. Never forget to add that. In this case, again, was 4 inches by 2 inches, as we measured. Now the raster settings need to be found off of the settings chart. Find yourself a settings chart, find an appropriate material, and find the raster column, and in this case, all of our settings for rastering wood is 45 speed, 100 power for the 40 watt laser. So set it to 45. You can also drag the bar if you'd rather drag. Press OK. Press Apply. Now go over and make sure the laser is turned on. If it's not, main power is here. And we also have to turn on the ventilation and air assist. There's the air assist, it's already on, and the ventilation is already on. Alright, I can hit print when it's my turn. And as soon as you hit print, the laser will display your job. It won't start printing yet until you press go. Always focus the laser. There's a focus gauge. Now the focus gauge should just barely touch the piece of wood. In this case, the laser is not focused well, so I'm going to press the focus button. And I'm going to press and hold the down arrow and move the bed of the machine down a little bit. Slide my piece of wood up to where it's supposed to go. And I'm just going to be tapping the up arrow. And as you can see, each time I tap it, the piece of wood gets a little bit closer to the focus gauge. I want to keep going up and up until the focus gauge just touches the piece of wood. Right about there. Now I can remove the focus gauge, put it back, press reset. It takes the laser out of focus mode. You can close the lid. As long as it says my job on the display, when you press go, it's going to create whatever your job is. So the laser goes back and forth in raster mode. And it starts working its way down, line by line. It'll probably take a couple minutes to get this done. When it's all done, the laser will beep and say done, and you can take out your block of wood, and you're done.